just so anxious. So, it's just gonna be you and me. You might, if I chew gum, right? Yeah, I've just been a little bit worried that maybe you're feeling worried. Like everything's out of control. And so I thought we would just meet, you and me, and, take the screening and go from there. So, over the last 2 weeks, how often have you been bothered by these problems? The first one is feeling nervous, anxious, or on edge. Would you say not at all, several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day? Okay. Understandable. What about what about not being able to stop or control worrying? Not at all, several days, more than half days, or nearly every day. Okay. What about worrying too much about different things? Like, maybe you're not obsessing over one thought, but you're kind of just worried about everything. Not at all. Several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day. What about, are you having any trouble relaxing? Okay. Hopefully we can fix that. What about being so restless that it's hard to sit still? Is that a problem for you? Not at all. Several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day. Okay. What about being easily annoyed or irritable? I know I've been very irritable myself. Not a big fan of being around me right now. If we're being honest, like you and me. Not at all. Several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day like me. Okay. What about feeling afraid? Like, do you sit there and think about awful things that might happen? Like made up scenarios in your head. Okay. household income? Would you say like less than 20,000? Like 20 to 40,000, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100, 100 to 149, or are you one of the lucky ones and you're in the 150, 150,000 plus? I can't even say it, I'm so bored. Okay. Yeah. Do any of these categories describe you? Are you a veteran or active duty, military? Caregiver of someone living with emotional or physical illness? LGBTQ+, a student, a trauma survivor, a new or expecting mother, or a healthcare worker? Yeah, I'm in a couple of those categories too. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health condition by a professional, like a doctor or a therapist? Okay. I'm not judging you. I have all kinds of diagnoses and issues myself. So, it's nothing but support here. You don't have to worry. Have you ever received treatment or support for a mental health problem? Okay. Are you receiving any treatment or support now? Besides me. Okay. Think about your mental health test. What are the main things contributing to your mental health problems right now? You can pick up to 3. So, you don't need to pick your one favorite, but you gotta narrow it down to 3. Coronavirus, racism, relationship problems, past trauma, current events like the news or politics, loneliness or isolation, grief or loss of someone or something. Financial problems or other. Other is such a weird category. Like, that could be a lot of things, Do you currently have health insurance? What about health conditions? Do you have heart disease? Okay. What about cancer? Diabetes? Okay. Arthritis or other chronic pain? COPD or other lung conditions? What about movement disorders like involuntary tics or tardive dyskinesia? Okay. HIV or AIDS? Do you have any other Where do you live? Okay. Alright. This screen, it's not meant for a formal diagnosis, but it's a good way to identify if anxiety is possibly a problem for you. Having symptoms of anxiety is different than having an anxiety disorder. I myself have an anxiety disorder. I'm never not anxious. And I get anxious about being anxious. It's a circle. Symptoms of anxiety can be caused by other mental health conditions or other health problems too, like thyroid disorder. So, if you answered on the higher end for a lot of these questions, like more than half the days or nearly every day, you should really consider going and talking to your doctor about it. Alright, well, thanks for doing this with me. I just wanted to make sure you were good. Because I know I've been so stressed lately. Between everything going on in my foot and just the state the world is in, it's scary. And I'm in Michigan, so the virus is extra scary. I'm really glad you trusted me and did this with me, and I just want you to know that I'm here for you anytime you need to talk. So, I guess that's it.